New York Met fans, is it time to panic when it comes to Juan Soto? I don't know. You tell me, because everything that I've been seeing on social media has been the Mets fans just regretting giving Soto that contract. Now, in all fairness, I think he's going to be fine. He's going to be one of the best hitters in baseball for the next 10 plus years, and you're going to be happy with that contract. It's a lot of money. It's a big risk for the New York Mets to take, to give 800 plus million dollars or 765 plus all the bonuses and the incentives and all that to one individual player. It's a lot. It doesn't matter who you are, unless you're Shohei Ohtani, you're probably never going to live up to that contract. And right now, Juan Soto is struggling to do that. So we'll break down on this episode of 3 Up, 3 Down whether or not it's time to panic for New York Met fans. Welcome in, everybody, to 3 Up, 3 Down. I'm your host, Peter Vryonis, and Juan Soto has been the story of this Major League Baseball season, and for the wrong reasons for the most part. Now, he is an ultra-talented player, a superstar player, one of the best hitters of his generation, one of the best hitters that I've ever seen in my lifetime. But the way that he is performing right now, it has some New York Met fans up in arms, and they are not happy with the $800 million man and the way that he has been performing. Before we get into all of the nooks and crannies of his stats and everything that I've seen from him this year, make sure to hit that subscribe button. A pretty large percentage of you who are watching these videos aren't subbed to the channel. But yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's take a look at some of the stats. And he is not playing like he is worth $765 million. So far this season, his stats are a 228 average, 25 RBIs, 8 home runs, an OPS of 756, and 7 stolen bases, which is a nice number. And this is in 197 at-bats. So we're a third of the way through the season. He's still got a lot of racetrack to get his OPS close to the 900 mark, which I believe he will get to by the end of the year. But yeah, he has not played like a player that is worth $765 million up until this point of the year, especially considering he is not a great fielder, typically not a great base runner, and, more so just of an offensive powerhouse, a guy that you're looking at for offense and not much more. Now, if we take a look at his stats in the last 14 games, they're even less kind to Juan Soto. 137 average, he's 7 for 51, 281 on base percentage, which is solid considering the low average, and an OPS, a measly OPS of 438. He's got one extra base hit. His OPS went from 891 to 770. He was looking good at the start of May, but he is now back into a slump. And I'm not reading too much into this. I mean, we've seen him struggle at times with the San Diego Padres when he first came over. It's an adjustment period. And for a lot of New York Met players, it is an adjustment period, which is evident here by this stat. Following in the same footsteps as Carlos Beltran, Francisco Lindor, who struggled in first years with the Mets. Yet all of his underlying stats, amazing. He will be totally fine, and I tend to agree with that. I mean, it's tough to see. You can't really see it on the screen there, but his expected batting average is 300, which is in the 92nd percentile. All of his expected stats are bright red, which is a good sign. So expected batting average 300, expected slugging 582, and expected on base percentage 421, which would give him an OPS of 1,000 if he was performing up to those numbers. Unfortunately, bad luck. He's hitting the ball hard at some fielders. Not everything is going Juan Soto's way right now, but hard to feel bad for him after signing a $765 million contract. You'll be all right, man. You get to go sleep in your mansion, drive home in your nice fancy car. You will be all right, Juan Soto. You will right this ship, and you're going to show the world why you're one of the best hitters in the game of baseball soon enough. He'll be fine. I mean, I think this is really just a blip on the radar. That's a pretty bad stretch for a guy who is touted as a generational player, but Everybody goes through this. Even the great players have had slumps before. Juan Soto has had slumps before. It is something that just happens in the game of baseball. It's an unforgiving sport. You fail 7 times out of 10, you're in the Hall of Fame. And it's cliche to say, but it's true. That is the way that the sport works. So Soto will be fine. But some Met fans seem to be regretting the deal already. If you're a Met fan, comment down below. If you're any fan of any team around Major League Baseball, comment down below. Should the Mets be regretting giving that amount of money to Juan Soto? My first inclination is no. I think he'll be all right. But give me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.